Severe Weather Awareness Week.
Another championship for the Red Devils.
And we're out early all week.
All today on
the Air. I'm Serena Scales.
And I'm Macy Thornburg.
Congratulations to the RHS boys basketball team for yet another championship. The Red Devils beat Pike Saturday morning and Brownsburg later that night to win their first regional championship since 1992. That year they went on to win the state championship. The win puts RHS in the semi-state while they'll face Evansville's Rights. We'll have more on that game later in sports.
It's the Severe Weather Awareness Week, and in order to inform you about the importance of being prepared, we've lined up some special videos for you in our show, Weather Each Day. Today, look at why it's being prepared at school is important.
Just 3 years ago, school had just let out in Henryville, Indiana. Still, some buses returned as a tornado siren sounded. What you're about to see is footage from security cameras inside and outside Henryville schools. And as you see, there's a good reason why we get to the far side inside of our building and get down in the hallways during a tornado drill.
The video you are about to see shows the catastrophic damage that an EF4 twister can cause. The furnished boys' gymnasium, as you can see, was very calm before the lights went out in the building. Now watch, a violent scene erupts. A large portion of the roof and the entire north wall of the gym crumbled under the force of 175-mile-per-hour winds. When the light of outside shines in as the storm passes, the magnitude of the damage is very evident. This camera was actually on that same wall that collapsed on the gym. Look how quickly it caves in. Just outside that same gym, an additional camera was facing toward the east at the same time. Here you can see portions of the exterior of the facility flying through the air like projectiles. Also notice the major devastation occurs in 15 seconds or less as the tornado was racing by at 50+ miles per hour. Another view of the destruction from an outdoor dining area tells the same tale. The roof of the school is torn off while other large objects are picked up and thrown like toys. This angle, pointing toward the playground area, shows the new 2-story elementary wing of the school being destructed and thrown to the ground as debris from nearby homes zooms by. Finally, a camera showing the front parking area. These 2 buses were en route to take children home when they had to return to the school to seek shelter. As the storm approaches, you can see the winds pick up, toppling trees and light poles and actually moving the 20,000-pound school bus.
After seeing this on Thursday, remember when we practice in our statewide tornado drill to pay attention and follow directions to make sure you're safe if we ever hit like Henryville.
Time now to look at the announcements.
We have a few reminders about the schedule this week. And all this week will be on early release schedule to make time for parent-teacher conferences on Tuesday. School will let out at 2:49 each day, and there will even be school early release, and we will be having homeroom on Tuesday. And some students will be taking a survey during the time sophomore 21st century scholars will be attending a special meeting in Civic Hall. Also, there will be more Accuplacer testing this week. Students who will test should receive their card with their testing time and room today. Testing will take place on Wednesday. If your parent should attend parent-teacher conferences on Tuesday, they should call the main office and schedule a time. Conferences will be from 3:30 to 6 on Tuesday. There will be a meeting of the Creative Writing Club after school today in Ms. Fulvey's room, L111. Seniors, if you need help paying for college exams such as the SAT and the ACT, the Boys and Girls Club can help. Contact Alicia at the club for more information. Don't forget to pick up your snacks from the travel club after school in front of the main office and in Tiernan. And finally, remember to support M2 Memorial Scholarship and go to gofundme.com/my9uxw. Make a donation, no matter how small, to help. The M2 scholarship will be awarded to one boy and one girl each year. Each will receive $1,000. The scholarship will be given each year until the time when Malaya and Malachi Bradburn would have graduated from college. Please donate today. That's your announcements. Back to you guys.
It's now time for a look at the forecast and a little more about severe weather.
Enjoy the spring weather while it lasts, as it won't last for that long. It's March, and that means a lot of ups and downs in our weather. Today is definitely an up with highs at or above 70 under sunny skies. Things will cool down overnight to the low 50s and not get much warmer tomorrow, as highs stay in the low 50s. Overnight into Wednesday, we get cold again with lows dipping down into the upper 20s, but at least we still dry over the next few days that things stay cool. Time for a severe weather video in honor of Severe Weather Awareness Week.
Tornadoes occur on every continent except Antarctica, but more form over the central United States than anywhere else in a zone called Tornado Alley. That's because conditions in the alley are ideal for creating tornadoes. Warm, humid air low to the ground moves north from the Gulf of Mexico and collides with cool, dry air high above the ground rolling in from the Rocky Mountains. The collision of air masses creates a supercell, a massive thunderstorm that has a strong rotating updraft of air. Scientists aren't exactly sure what happens next, but the leading idea goes like this. The difference in speed between the faster high winds and the slower low winds causes the air in between to rotate around a horizontal axis. If one end of the rolling air gets caught in the updraft, it's bent upward and forms a funnel cloud. Its spin gets tighter and faster, and the cloud gets longer. Rain or hail from the thunderstorm can then push down on the tail of the funnel cloud till it reaches the ground, forming a tornado. The top wind speed of most tornadoes is usually under 110 miles an hour, and most are on the ground for less than 10 minutes. However, extreme tornadoes are truly extreme. The longest tornado path was cut by the Tri-State tornado on March 18, 1925. It tore up property for 219 miles, was on the ground for well over 3 hours, and killed 747 people. Which is why I'll be hanging out here in Antarctica with the penguins until tornado season is over. For Scientific American's Instant Egghead, I'm Mark Fischetti.
See you again tomorrow. Back to you guys in the studio.
A change in the site for semi-state. Let's find out why in the Red Devil Sports Report.
That's right, RHS will not be playing at home this weekend in the semi-state. RHS found out late Saturday after their win that they will not be playing at home. Instead, the Red Devils will travel to Seymour to take on the number 1 ranked team in the state, Evansville Wright. The move was done to make it more fair for Evansville given the distance they would have had to travel. Seymour is a neutral site approximately half away between our two schools. Because of our fans and administrators wanting to go to the semi-state game, RHS voluntarily gave up hosting a semi-state so that everyone could travel to Seymour. Because of the semi-state, this is Spirit Week, and here's the lineup. Tuesday is Gear Up Day. Everyone should wear their uniforms, jerseys, and sports apparel. Wednesday will be Mismatch Day, when everyone should wear clothes that don't match to prepare for our clash with Evansville. On Thursday, we throw back to the early 90s when RHS made their last trip to the semi-state. And on Friday, it's Red Devil Friday, and everyone should wear red to support the team as they leave for Seymour. What better way to show your spirit for Spirit Week with a Red Devil Final Four t-shirt? Get your shirt commemorating the regional championship and trip to the semi-state for only $10. You can order from Miss Parks in the athletic office or from Miss Bowling in the attendance office. You must order by Tuesday evening at 5 p.m. Shirts will be available to be picked up on Thursday night at Mancino's from 6 to 7 p.m., where you can also hang out with the team. There will also be tickets available Thursday night to purchase for Saturday's game. So head to Mancino's Thursday, pick up your shirt for Red Devils Friday, and eat and hang out with the team. Last reminder, girls tennis practice starts tonight after school. That's your sports. Remember to wear your team gear tomorrow to show support for your Red Devils.
That's our show. Remember to have your parents call in and set up their conferences for tomorrow night.
We also want to congratulate the RHS Chamber Singers and Symphonic Choir for the win at the Windy City Classic over the weekend.
Also, congratulations to the Devilettes for earning a gold rating at their Indiana competition, and to the RHS Drumline, who won first on their competition on Saturday.
Have a great day and enjoy the spring weather.